Astrology. Why do I love astrology so much? It's a great question, and one I ask myself a lot. When you find yourself preferring to spend the evening at home watching YouTube videos about astrology instead of going out, it might make you wonder, what's up with astrology? Personally, I think it's more of a past life thing for myself. I think this is something I've studied before. It's the only reason it makes sense, or at least it's my path for this lifetime. But the most amazing thing about it, in my personal opinion, is the level of understanding it brings to your life. Everybody's got a few days each month that are tough, okay? And oftentimes we think, oh, I'm going crazy. Why am I so depressed? Why is everything going wrong today? And not in every case, but in many cases, this could be your 12th house moon transit. It happens for 2.5 days every month. Every sign experiences it. And before I understood this, I used to think, oh my goodness, I'm depressed, I'm going crazy. When I was religious, I thought, oh, demons are attacking me. There's so many things that go through a person's mind when you find yourself unexplainably sad or facing certain circumstances that you really didn't want or feel like you needed to at the time. And then, of course, as you dig a little deeper, you start to understand so much more. If you're somebody that's got Venus square Uranus in your chart, like I happen to have, you're going to find yourself liking out of the box, possibly open relationships. That's a common theme with people that have that. If you've got your moon in Cancer in your natal chart, you're probably going to be a person that prefers to spend time at home relaxing than going out. And like if you had, say, a Sagittarius or an Aries moon and, always wanting an adventure. It just makes so much sense, life does, when you look at life through the lens of the planets and how their movements affect us. We know that the moon has certainly an effect on our emotions, and we see crimes rise on full moons. We see certain crazy stuff happening during eclipses. So what's to say that if the moon can affect our water, our emotions, cannot Mercury affect us? Cannot Venus affect us? Of course they do. They all do. And understanding that and knowing where they are related to your personal natal chart and where they're going, well, it just gives you a leg up on life. You know in advance so many things are going to come down the line. You know when to maximize opportunities. You know when the universe is saying, hammer down the gas pedal, and you know when the universe is saying, chill at home on the couch and, there's nothing to do tonight that's going to be productive. And I find that living my life that way is so much easier. So I encourage you, whoever you are, to look at this amazing science. I've studied it now very passionately for the past few years, but really I've had an interest for probably the last decade. As I learn more and my awareness grows in this amazing science, I'm astounded beyond what my limited vocabulary can express to you at how accurate and how amazing it is. Get your chart done by a professional astrologer if you doubt me at all, and just start looking into this stuff. It's free on YouTube now. There's so many great astrologers you can watch and learn this amazing science, because it is a science, just like astronomy. Its effects are maybe a little harder to see unless you're training yourself to look for it, but they're there. I very much assure you they're there. History is a great way of learning astrology and watching the cycles of the planets and how they've affected the past, the Pluto, Uranus, just look at those two alone and look at our history, and so much more makes sense, right? So, yeah, that's my little 5-minute go study astrology, go learn astrology, go watch an astrology video. And it's not just because I have Jupiter in my 11th that I'm telling you this. I love astrology. It's amazing, and you will too as you start to understand it more. It is a bit confusing maybe at the beginning, but as you slowly give it time, it percolates up and it starts to make sense, and you'll just be as amazed as I am. So that's Pax's, that's my doggy telling me this is time to end the video. So peace, guys. Enjoy your coffee. Watch some astrology. Have a great life. Hugs to you.